Now, some of you might be wondering, what's it like to be a redneck Canadian living off of the grid? Well, I can tell you this. It's going to be sunny out tomorrow. You know what that means? I can do the laundry. I can run my dishwasher. I can play the TV. I can play videos and crank the stereo up real loud. I can leave the lights on. I can do pretty much whatever I want that uses electricity tomorrow. Because it's how it works. Unfortunately, when it's cloudy out, you can't do that. So, anyway, I'm Scotty the Redneck Canadian. Welcome to my channel, Scotty's Homestead University. Some of you know I've been going off the grid. I started about 3 weeks ago, almost 4 weeks ago. And I just decided I'm just going to be a redneck Canadian. I'm going to retire and just be a redneck Canadian. And I bought like solar panels. I got like, they're rated like 1230 to 1245 watts. I think they kick out about 800 when they're really ripping. But still, that's pretty good. So last night, my battery, which I've had for like a week, actually ran out. Because like we had 2 days and it was cloudy. 2 or 3. Might have been 3. Anyway, those panels do put in some when it's cloudy, but not like a lot. And so I finally got this figured out, because today it was sunny since about noon. No, since about 10 in the morning. And it took that battery from a dead, where the charge controller thought it was a 12-volt battery. So I had to go into and manually change the settings to 24 to get it to charge. And then when I came back from helping my friend fix his well pump, it was like fully charged. And I know that is a 100 amp hour battery, and it is like 102, because that's how much the charge controller put into that battery. So it's not less than 100. So that translates into about 2.5 kilowatt hours, which is not a lot. So because I drained it, and I know what it took to drain it, and now I know what it takes to completely fill it, I've got an idea how this works. So how it works is, think about collecting rainwater in a rain barrel, right? When it's raining, you can use it. You can dip your pot in there to go make pasta, or give yourself a shower, or whatever. You can use, when it's raining like crazy, storming, you can use all the water that you have a use for right then and there. And no matter how much you take out of it, it's still going to be full, unless you take an insane amount, because it's overflowing anyways, right? That's the solar system. So when the sun's out, it's generating likely more than you're ever going to use. And so it's just overflowing. And I think it just doesn't create or collect the electricity. I don't think it dumps it anywhere. But it works the same. So your battery overflows. That battery is only going to give me 2.5 kilowatt hours, no matter what. And if it's sunny out, I can use pretty much every 110 appliance, every 110 everything that I can, as long as I don't overload the inverter. And it's going to keep my battery topped up. But when it starts just sprinkling, and you're just getting a little bit coming down into your rain barrel, and you start taking some, and you start taking some, and you start taking some, there's only so much you can take. So you kind of got to ration that. And that's really what you're up against. If you want to go up north in Michigan like this, if you really want to go off the grid, there's only 2 ways to do it. You can spend so much money that it's ridiculous, like stuff all over my shirt, probably more than 3 times what you would pay the utility over the course of your life. And you could completely go off the grid, and it wouldn't affect your lifestyle at all. Or if you really want to go off the grid, you're going to have to change your lifestyle, adjust your lifestyle. Because when it's cloudy out, you're buying your electricity from that battery. So, I mean, I'm kind of used to this because I used to pretty much live off the grid completely. So, you know, I do stuff like, hey, this is hot water, right? That's going to stay hot. Ooh, that is really hot. That's going to stay really hot in that stainless steel for probably till tomorrow morning, right? So I just dip into there for dishes and stuff like that. And I only fire up the hot water tank once every other day so that I can take a shower. But, yeah, that's how it works, guys. So, my plan is, and like I said, my plan never from the beginning was to completely go off grid, because I know what that takes. I've done it. I don't want to adjust my lifestyle to that kind of thing. Not yet, anyway. So, what I'm going to do, unfortunately, I had a setback. When I moved the fridge, the floor was really soft, and I'm like, what in the hell's going on here? I had a carpenter ant infestation, and they ate the OSB in that spot. So I cut a 2x2 spot out, and I got it patched, and we're all good. I mean, I got a whole woodworking shop, so that's not a big deal. Just gonna put the floor back down. I was waiting for the ant and termite spray. Anyways, and then Amazon sent me some wrong stuff and whatever. So what I'm gonna do, I got a plan. I got the stuff coming actually from Home Depot this time. This panel here is a sub panel. The main breaker is out on the pole. I'm gonna put a breaker in here. I'm gonna put a lockout so that I can backfeed from the inverter, and I'm just gonna have a jumper between those two so I can backfeed from the inverter into my 110 panel, and I'm gonna remove all the 220 stuff and put it in a separate panel. So all my 110 stuff will be completely off the grid, and I'm pretty confident with a couple more batteries and a couple more solar panels that I'll be able to do that. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to adjust my lifestyle. So, and then as far as the hot water, you know, it's 43 degrees out there. It's supposed to get down in the 30s again, and it's almost June. I mean, I've burned the wood stove in July up here. It does get cold at night. So, and I pretty much have unlimited supply of firewood. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plumb up a system with the heat exchanger that I got from my boiler system that I had downstate. And I'm going to heat my hot water in the tank with the wood stove. So, and that'll, I mean, 9 months minimum, I'm going to have that. So, anyways, that's the update. I'll give you some more like kind of technical updates as I build the system. The system that I got is good. Everything works. I've learned a lot about how to run that charge controller. Yeah, and it's expandable now, so I just need to use my experience and you know, keep some mental logs about how big a storage capacity do I think I'm going to need, and then how big a collection system. So, you know, we'll figure it out. Anyways, I just think it's cool you guys enjoy watching my videos. It just cracks me up. So I love you guys. Keep your sticks on the ice, eh?